Imagine the situation where you share your life, home, and finances with someone you trust, only to later discover that they have been secretly draining your resources, making fun of your pain, and hindering your chance at happiness. This was my reality until I made the decision to change the narrative. If you have ever envisioned witnessing karma catching up with someone who believed they were untouchable, go ahead and like this post, subscribe, and get ready for one of the most gratifying revenge stories you'll hear today. I will refer to him as Adam. We met when we were in our late 20s and established a life in a medium-sized Scandinavian city called Björkstad. On the surface, we seemed to be equals, both holding full-time jobs, raising 2 kids, and sharing an apartment. Adam had a penchant for buying new and extravagant items, such as TVs, gaming consoles, and designer clothes. I, on the other hand, was more conservative with spending, cutting my own hair and avoiding salons. Our arrangement was simple. The person with available funds would cover the expenses. However, gradually, my financial responsibility grew larger. Whenever I checked our bank app, I would feel a sinking feeling in my stomach. Where was the money going? Adam would provide vague excuses and dismiss my concerns. I found myself contributing more and even giving him money for his own bills. I believed we were a team, but I was mistaken. One evening during dinner, he eventually confessed, not to me directly, but to a friend who was trying to talk sense into him. Adam had taken out a substantial loan behind my back, which explained our financial troubles. The money had been spent on luxuries like toys, cars, and clothes. My heart raced in my chest. While I was working late to cover our bills, he was living a lavish lifestyle. This admission marked the beginning of the end. He belittled me, pressured me for intimacy, and acted immaturely when I distanced myself. I spent years holding back my anger and planning my exit. I initiated divorce proceedings, and it was a messy process. There was even a period when we had to live together, which turned out to be a mistake. His parents intervened, buying him a large renovated apartment. In contrast, I had to settle for a small flat. I sold our previous home and furniture, giving him half of the proceeds. He paid minimal rent, which his parents covered, so he could supposedly reduce his debt. Meanwhile, I was grieving the loss of my father, working extra hours to make ends meet. When I requested Adam to leave me with the children's benefit money, since I was covering the full rent, he callously laughed and made hurtful remarks about me not having parents to support me. That disrespectful comment about my late father was a breaking point for me, but I maintained my composure for the sake of my children. Adam hacked into my phone, accessing my conversations on WhatsApp, Messenger, and DMs. He harassed every man I went out with, resorting to disturbing tactics like posting phone numbers on dating sites. There was even an instance where he barged into my home, demanded my phone, and attempted to unlock it forcefully. I was trembling with fear as he displayed a sense of control over me. During a social gathering, he monitored me through friends' Instagram stories, made threatening calls, and warned others he would cause trouble. Then my daughter called, crying and begging me to return home before Dad did something irrational. It shattered my heart to know she feared for my safety. I sought therapy and remained composed, refraining from reacting to his outbursts, as a single misstep could jeopardize my custody rights. Despite enduring years of insults, threats, and derogatory remarks, I endured it for the well-being of my children. I maintained my faithfulness and did not provide him with any leverage. Nevertheless, he struggled with relinquishing control over me. His public breakdown at a school event served as my opportunity. He displayed aggressive behavior and left the children traumatized, leading people to alert child services, which triggered a turning point for me. I made a conscious decision not to seek vindictive actions, such as vandalizing property or exposing his secrets online. Instead, I opted for a legal, lasting, and discreet form of revenge that prioritized protection of my children. I diligently documented all instances of harassment, threats, and intrusion into my accounts. I pursued sole custody and formalized child support through legal channels, eliminating informal agreements and his evasion of financial responsibilities. During the custody hearing, Adam demanded full custody, but was ultimately advised by his lawyer to settle due to compelling evidence against him, resulting in him agreeing to weekend visitations. The court mandated child support payments deducted directly from Adam's earnings, ensuring he fulfills his financial obligations without evasion. No longer will he find amusement in my financial struggles. As of today, Adam resides with a new girlfriend who berated me for demanding child support and criticized my parenting skills, claiming I spent his money. I challenge her perspective and cease communication by blocking her, sharing her messages with Adam's mother, who is understandably upset by her behavior. Despite Adam's reluctance to adhere to visitation schedules and his continued deceitful actions, his influence has diminished. He is obliged to provide support while I reconstruct my life free from his manipulative ways. This legal, quiet, and permanent form of revenge is my victory. After enduring years of submissiveness, I emerge from court with sole custody and a court-ordered monthly payment. While he may attempt to rant and scheme, the law holds him accountable financially. I maintain my dignity throughout the ordeal, adhering to lawful measures and allowing the truth to prevail, leading to a situation where Adam is mandated to financially support the children he once weaponized. Sometimes vengeance does not require grand gestures. It can be methodical, restrained, and conclusive, epitomizing strength in freedom, growth, and truth that dismantles control of abusers. If this account resonated with you, please show your support by liking this post and sharing your thoughts on the most satisfying instance of revenge you've witnessed. Subscribe for more real stories of justice being served.